Warning. This is not your safe space. Move along, now.
Officers responded to a shooting on South Crater Road.
Richland County deputies have arrested a father on a charge of homicide by child abuse.
16-year-old Desmond Cromer is charged with murder in the case. Deputies say he attempted to rob Taylor and his friend before pulling a gun and shooting.
Meanwhile, we have more breaking news out of Cumberland County. A high school teacher now faces assault charges after sheriff's deputies say she hit a special needs student. She was charged with assault after investigators looked at a video of what happened.
They discovered a 15-year-old juvenile male had been shot once in the chest.
Because they can't help themselves.
Investigators say last month Brabham assaulted the boy, which caused him to have a traumatic brain injury.
The only thing I can say about this person is he has no conscience. You know, he has no remorse. You're not much of a man if you steal from a baby. Steal from a baby. Steal from a baby. Steal from a baby.
Damn!
Now YouTube censored.
I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am.
Viewer discretion is advised. Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
He inspires a lot of people just by being happy all the time.
2-year-old Austin is playful, energetic, and upbeat.
The toughest part is just seeing him have to go through it.
In November, this cute little guy with a love for toys and his family was diagnosed with liver cancer.
It was unbelievable. I mean, you know, he was about the healthiest kid you could meet.
Austin undergoes chemotherapy treatments weekly and is working on getting his name put on a transplant list to receive a new liver.
You don't ask why. There's a plan. God has a plan for us, so we just worked on getting him better.
And he maintains a sunny disposition through it all.
The nurses come in to see him even when he's not their patient that day, just because they want to see him smile.
Their effort to get him well includes donations.
Because we have 3 kids, one of us is with him, one of us is here, especially when he's in Raleigh, so there's no way to work, even a part-time job.
Petersburg police have arrested a suspect in an early morning homicide. Officers responded to a shooting on South Crater Road. 33-year-old DeAndre Tucker faces first-degree homicide charges as well as firearm charges in connection with the shooting. Police say they arrived at the home in the 1000 block where they found 47-year-old Wayne Parson with multiple gunshot wounds. The shooting does remain under investigation.
Meanwhile, we have more breaking news out of Cumberland County. A high school teacher now faces assault charges after sheriff's deputies say she hit a special needs student. The office says that happened earlier today. Our Sheena Elzie has been covering this story from the moment CBS North Carolina learned about it, and we are going to try to get her in a little bit, but for now, we know that Dawn Owen, a teacher at Ramsey Street High School, was arrested on 2 charges of assault. Investigators say it happened inside her high school classroom. They say first she hit a disabled student on the back of the head with a ruler. 20 minutes later, deputies say she grabbed the student by the hair and walked across the classroom.
A Richland County father is being accused of killing his 6-year-old son. Deputies arrested 26-year-old Carlton Brabham and charged him with homicide by child abuse. Investigators say last month Brabham assaulted the boy, which caused him to have a traumatic brain injury. Brabham then tried to take the boy to a Medicare center, and once there, he was rushed to the hospital. However, the boy died shortly after being admitted. Brabham is now in the Richland County Jail. In the studio, Nick Jones, News 19, WLTX.
Breaking news is first at 5. Richland County deputies have arrested a father on a charge of homicide by child abuse. Carlton Brabham Sr. is in custody awaiting a bond hearing. Investigators say back in February, his unresponsive 6-year-old son was rushed to Palmetto Health Richland, where he was declared dead. Officials say that he suffered a traumatic brain injury after being assaulted. Brabham was arrested today.
At about 7 p.m. this afternoon, uniformed officers responded out here to 821 Mercury Drive in reference to a male shot. Upon their arrival, they discovered a 15-year-old juvenile male had been shot once in the chest. That individual was transported to Gladden, and unfortunately he died as a result of those injuries. Now, preliminary investigation reveals that he was inside of a bedroom with about 3 to 4 other males, and at some point a gun in that bedroom discharged. We do not know who discharged that weapon or what happened, but at this time we're still investigating this case.
Like, that's the best word I could use, hurt.
A family grieving after a life was taken too soon. Taekwon Taylor was shot and killed Sunday morning after deputies say a video game exchange went wrong. He was just 14 years old.
Even if he wasn't my family, the type of person he was, like, that's my bro. I couldn't talk the other days, because I was hurt. But now I gotta talk because it's just still unreal.
16-year-old Desmond Cromer is charged with murder in the case. Deputies say he attempted to rob Taylor and his friend before pulling a gun and shooting.
Stopped him from going to college. Y'all stopped him from getting his real true love. Y'all stopped him from creating his offsprings. Like, y'all stopped so much. If I knew someone was coming to get him, I would have questioned everything. Like, where are you going this morning? Who's coming to get you? Why are you going?
Now the family and friends are fighting frustration with celebration of a life.
Ty was a handsome, young, fly, fresh, whatever y'all want to call it. He was just, that was Ty. Like, he wanted to make people smile.
A rising basketball star admired by his coach. Taylor wanted to attend Auburn University and play basketball there.
Talk about, having character and being a great kid. Always spoke, was where he's supposed to be. And, it was very unfortunate.
And his legacy will live on in the hearts of the people who love him.
And I remember him forever.
Taylor's family plans to honor him at a balloon release Wednesday evening. They hope others will learn from the incident and exchange items in a secure public area. The second victim in Sunday's shooting is in the hospital in serious condition. In the newsroom, Michelle Zhu, Watch Fox News.
She was charged with assault after investigators looked at a video of what happened. The sheriff's office, though, is not releasing that video, so it is not clear what, if anything, led up to this. Students and parents, though, say they are concerned.
Because I'm scared, now that, someone might try and... But I don't think the teachers would try that now since they see that she got arrested.
I'm feeling a little sad for the student, the pupil, because they can't help themselves. They have to have somebody to speak for them and to do things on their behalf. And if an educator or someone can't do that, then they have no business.
Owen is not in jail. She was let go on an unsecured bond. We did reach out to her, but did not get an answer.
The family placed a donation jar like this one at the little cafe, and the restaurant caught this man running out with it Wednesday.
He picked up the jar, walked out the door, and just walked out the door.
But our feeling is that maybe he needed it, so we can't look at the negatives on that.
The restaurant gave Fox 46 the surveillance video. Staff there estimate the man took off with $60 to $80.
The only thing I can say about this person is he has no conscience. He has no remorse. You're not much of a man if you steal from a baby.
But the Blackwell family isn't letting this unfortunate incident take away from Austin's fight.
I don't have enough energy to waste on being mad. I have to use it all for being happy and supportive and taking care of him.
I just hope he gets caught. I really do.
Just so awful. I mean, do police have any sort of leads on a suspect?
Right now, Rock Hill Police don't have any leads at this time, but while we were there, this was actually really amazing. A customer asked, what's the news doing here? And when they found out, they decided to donate a check for $100 to match the funds and then some that were stolen.
Love that part of that person right there. That's great.
And people can donate also by visiting this story on our website. We'll have the links to the GoFundMe pages in this story on our website, fox46charlotte.com as well.
And hopefully we'll catch that guy.
Yes, hopefully.
Austin gets better.
And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow us on the usual media for more interesting information like this.
Channel moderators are Jershax and Michael Thomas. Thanks for your diligence and dedication.
Fight their asses.